We can still save the other victims, Jade. We have to wrap up the report.
I do like, too, that you can, like, try to talk to him, and it, like, keeps the dialogue, like, mode open.
Aww.
But all you can do is, like, just press the button to end it. But that's a nice touch, actually.
He always made the best breakfasts and the worst jokes about breakfast.
Don't... have to bring back the information first.
Okay, keep my dead uncle safe. Right, yeah, this is technically like the last stealth section, but it's super wide open, so if you really want, it's pretty easy to handle combat-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, we'll just do this.
Doing it without you, Double H.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2017. Ladies can punch anybody.
It's 2017. Somebody can finally be the doctor. A woman can finally be the doctor, I guess.
For the third time.
Mm-hmm. I really like these weird elevator things. Elevator tubes.
Yeah, they're fun. They're way better than they were in Gex 3. So.
Fuck. I forgot.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, after we're done with this stream, we should talk about this year's Extra Life just a tiny bit. Because I forgot to send you that list of games for what we got.
Yeah.
The Hylians are becoming suspicious. Kidnappings are getting harder and harder to execute. The Iris network is becoming more than just a little nuisance.
Again, I guess that's a puzzle, but it's pretty easy.
These are really fast. You're gonna get whiplash.
Yeah, that must feel awful for your stomach.
You need me just as much as I need you, Your Excellency.
The life abandoning me. Profit from the last of my energy and find me the Johnny Unamed. Johnny Dogs
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, caught you red-handed.
Shawnee, Double H, hurry up and broadcast the report from the transmitter, and all of Hillis will be with us. The governor will surely be willing to help you.
Shawnee.
Bring me the girl. She holds the power. She is Shawnee. We no longer have need of the humans. Only the girl can save us. Bring the girl to me. Bring me Shawnee.
Hylians sadistically sacrificed, drained of all their energy by a Dom's priest. Revolt, citizens! Drive out the Alpha sections and the Doms!
It's too bad you didn't bring, like, a gun.
Yeah, Jade probably...
It's like a nice, long-range gun.
Yeah, I mean... Pretty sure a gun could probably shoot through the weird little transparent wall thing there.
Yeah.
Like... You know, Jade could probably do pretty good with a gun. I mean, I do like that she fights with, like, a staff. That's neat. Just think how effective she could be with a fucking gun.
Double H, I saw the prisoners. It's horrible. There's hundreds of them.
Well, time to go home.
No.
No, I can't bear to look. No.
Aw.
No.
Victims, Jade. We have to broadcast the report from the transmitter.
So yeah, like I mentioned, this dungeon's a lot shorter. We're like halfway through, 3/4 of the way through already. It's pretty straightforward.
Shawnee, it's incredible. We just got an email from the chief. He's alive, Jade, alive.
Paige! Very sneaky, the whole code under the shoe bit.
You found them? You didn't screw up my settings, I hope.
They're exactly as I found them. Stench and all. Paige, you were...
Dead, I know. But you saved me. You're the one that brought me back to life. You're not the one you think you are, Jade. There's always been a prodigious energy hidden deep inside you. Now it's coming to the surface, and you're starting to understand it.
Paige, the kids, they...
Yes, I know. Kidnapped too. They've taken them to the Great Crypt. The only way to get there is by using the landing strip. We'll have to come back in the ship, but we can't do anything for them right now. There's too few of us. We need help in order to attack the lunar base in full force.
The only way of obtaining the support of the Hylians is to follow Nino's plan, wrap up the report, and use the long-range transmitter to broadcast it.
Okay, let's get a move on.
Fields. I spent 16
Jade, thanks for coming to my rescue.
10-4.
Wait a minute! That's Beluga! He managed to get the old girl up and running!
You kidding? I hardly had anything to do. You must have spent a lot of time on her.
Paige's ears are really like picking up the wind right now.
Yeah, you'd expect the atmosphere to be a bit thinner here on the moon.
Yeah, but his ears are really man. All right. So, remember the correct order here. Whoop. Boop. What? Hit that switch.
Look, a watched disc never lands. Or is the only kind that does, I guess.
Is it like hitting the end of its range there, maybe?
I guess.
Let's find out. Jade. Okay, thank you. All right.
Whew. Figured that one out. It's a tricky puzzle right there.
Mm-hmm. Whoop. Double H.
Yes, sir.
The button. Yeah, I remember there was like one interview or something a really long time ago about this game. And I remember them being specific. I think it was Michel Ancel himself being specifically very proud of this puzzle. Like having to I think he was just way into the aspect of having to actually jump onto your own vehicle to get somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of neat. It takes you a little bit to figure out I can just jump on my own ship.
Oh, you mean like in Metroid Prime 3? Wait, this came
that
first.
was
Never
after
mind.
this, yeah. I've been meaning to replay the Metroid Primes. I haven't played them in a really long time.
10-4.
Hurry! Everyone to the transmitter room!
Hang on tight. We're almost to the transmitter.
I just like that their big security measure to keep Shawnee and her accomplice out was to have 3 pressure pads.
Yeah.
She'll never get another friend.
I mean, Secundo is a friend, but also he's not real.
Count identification. Okay.
He's very real. He just has no physical weight.
Restores your vehicle's energy.
Yep. Home stretch right here. It's just a little couple cutscenes and bam.
You have control of the long-range transmitter? That's incredible! I'll work as fast as I can. Hang in there. Quickly. If the population revolts, the Alpha set...
Transmitter alignment. Set target. Okay, enter data. It's up to you now, Jade.
Okay.
Data not recognized. Protected system. Locking. 10,
They're blocking the controls.
9, 8,
No problemo, I take care of that.
6.
Amigos, Segundo el Magnifico is going to show you who is the best.
2, 1. System blocked.
Nice job, Magnifico! More like Secundo el Major Screw-Up, King of the Cretins, Pope of the
Silencio, my little piglet. Look,
Opening system data. Hello, General Secundo. At your service.
I have una amiga who would like to broadcast a little report. Set up an alignment on 21.3, por favor, mia bella.
Yes, sir, General. Data loaded. Broadcasting.
Has reared its ugly head on your planet. With help from those traitors from the Iris Network, our enemy, the DOMs, have broken through our protective borders and infiltrated your city. Enough is enough!
Amigos, señores, señoras, y of course, señoritas. Keep open your eyes, si tutti quanti. I no going to be wasting your time with big speeches. I just wanting to show you the whole big picture. Los Alpha Section are traitors, banditos, imposters, rascals, wooden nickels. Look at these photos that we have taken. The Alpha Sections are the accomplices of the DOM's forces.
The Alpha Sections are the ones who've been kidnapping the Hylians and taking them to the DOMs. Once the victims arrive on the moon, they're drained of all their energy and die.
Since the beginning, we've been manipulated and deceived. Stop listening to the lies that the Alpha sections are telling you.
Down with the Alpha sections!
Down with the Alpha sections! Revolution!
The kids are still on the Dom's base. We have to go back for them.
For the time being, we'd better evacuate the sector.
Nice strategy, soldier, but a bit late. Goodbye.
Auto destruction procedure engaged.
Every computer is also voiced by your friend from Iris. Again, there's only so many people that have voices for, like, apps, I guess.
Look, you gotta make the ends meet so you can afford to participate in the revolution.
If I remember correctly, there's some kind of glitch that can happen here with the countdown where one of your party members will not want to get in the spaceship. Oh, he waited for Paige! He waited for Paige to go in first. He was being nice, even as the place was about to blow up.
Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Tractor beam activated.
They've got us in their tractor beam!
I really like this fight as a kid, too. Just because, you know, because you get the airship so late, there aren't too many boss fights. This is really the only actual boss fight, unless you're counting, you know, reusing the Dom's worm from earlier. But I like it. I like the kind of avoiding the lasers and bleeding through them and stuff.
Do you think you should check your emails right now in the middle of this fight?
I mean, I could.
Somebody wants to talk to you real bad right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the best sense of, like, timing or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it your dad? Is it secretly your dad?
Oh my god.
Hey, I got bed bugs, so pretty bored.
Hey, Jay, can you help me figure out the password of my tablet again? I thought it was like Pretzels 1, but I keep putting it in. I can't get my Pinochle app to work. Yeah, pretty simple, but it's neat.
Yeah, yeah.
I do wish this game had just
fun patterns. Yeah.
Yeah, I do wish this game had like.
There you go.
1 or 2 more boss fights, because the ones that are in the game are pretty simple, but like they're neat.
We're losing control! Keep the tractor beam engaged!
Have to launch the hovercraft if we want to turn off the tractor beam. Have to get inside the spider in order to turn off the tractor beam.
Okay, let's look at this email. It's bothering me.
The truth has finally been revealed by our trustworthy colleagues from the Iris Network. The Hylian people have joined forces to drive the Alpha sections out of Hylis. Once again, the honorable journalistic profession was able to show that it had a preponderant role in the history.
Thanks, journalists. We respect you. What's that like?
According to journalists, journalists are great. This just in from journalists.
Oh, man. Oops. I feel like, you know, there have been other games from more recent times that have also been...
There are other games.
that are about, you know, trying to spark a revolution and stuff like that. But I feel like even though this game also has a pretty simplistic approach to it, I still feel like this game does a better job than most in like the progression of like an uprising. Because at least you get to see some NPCs after a while, like start protesting and stuff. Where in a lot of games it's just like, we're revolting now. Like that still kind of happens in this game. Where
and honey, you've been revolting for a long time. All right.
Whew. But yeah, you know, there's some other games where it's just like you basically just flip a switch and it's like, oh, our eyes have been opened, and at least here it's a little more work towards that.
You're building a narrative bit by bit.
Yeah. Now you do have Paige here who can fight with you, but he can't really do anything because he doesn't have his wrench anymore.
Oh no, my good buddy.
So he can still swat at stuff with his hands, but he's not too effective. Unfortunately.
Wait, he's holding a wrench right now.
Oh no, he has a wrench.
Why are you lying to me?
Wait a minute. Why does he have his wrench? I know I have seen him here before swatting with just his hand.
Well, I just saw him swing a wrench at nothing.
Yeah.
But he swanged it. He swunged it good. He gave it the good old swango.
My favorite movie, Swango. Starring Johnny Depp. But thankfully these guys can get like distracted by your other party members, so you can just bop them in the back real easy.
What were you hoping for, huh? Everyone you ever loved is already dead. Your mother and father, the pig, and all those little brats. We've sucked them dry of all their fluids so that we could live longer. He's looking for you. He's been on your trail for centuries. Your days are numbered. May the angels of darkness rise to glory.
We have to get back to the base. All the prisoners are still in there.
Yeah, I've always been a little bummed that you don't actually get to fight him like one-on-one. Like he's just messed up by the time you blow up his ship. Which makes me wonder, did like the other alpha sections that were in here, did they like see him get all impaled and messed up and he's just like, just fucking leave me alone. Just go fight him. Or did he like after they went down, did he accidentally trip and then just whoops, get impaled on some metal?
It's a single pilot craft.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right.
Landing strip in sight. Straight ahead.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Look out! They're sending in the cavalry. Sweet Jesus, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but they took down their shields, so like they're kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm. I also had like save points near the ending here too, just because I thought the boss fight in like this part was pretty cool. It's like the only real like airship combat you get, so. But it did make me want like more like spaceship piloting stuff in the game, and I mean, hey, at least 2 seems it'll have that. It seems they're really into that part. That's like the main thing they've shown off.
Even more farmland to buzz by.
Yeah, sure.
We have the support of the people of Hillis, Jade. We'll cover you. Try to get inside the base. We must save those that are still inside.
So, who are these people? Are these the regular Hillis military? Are these like the Double H looking dudes?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's them.
I guess.
Yeah. You never get too clear of a look at their ships either. This is like the only time they show up, so. They are different looking from the Alpha Section ones, though. Yeah. Alright, now before we go in there, heal up.
Thanks for everything, my companions.
You have finally come back to me. You have served your master well, Johnny. You alone have brought the Hylians to me. They have followed you blindly.
Miss Jade?
Dorthgal Pagan.
Ah! It's a trap! The controls aren't responding anymore!
You are not who you think you are. The pig has hidden your origins from me.
Jade, no! Don't listen to him!
You are the source of my powers, the instrument of my strength. They took you away in the hope of destroying me, but I have survived, feeding me with only the most miserable of sacrifices. They made you human, but you are not like them. You are mine, Johnny, and I am going to kill the human part of you.
Jade! Huh.
Johnny Dom Yendra!
So yeah, I'm curious if Beyond Good and Evil 2 is gonna make this kind of like a part of the like central plot.
Yeah.
Like, is it about Jade's parents doing something to the Doms and creating Jade? However they did that. She's a Dom's thing somehow. That part's never explained in this game. So if you're looking for answers,
that's as many as you're gonna get right there in that scene.
Getting with a disc. Whoa. Oh, double H.
You're bouncing off his broad, powerful back.
There we go. So yeah, also I mentioned much earlier in the LP that there's the final boss is hard in this game, and for a while it's like, it's normal final boss territory. He's challenging, but not too hard. But yeah, there's a point in this fight where a lot of people will stop, and I've seen multiple people in the chat already on previous streams say, like, I really enjoyed this game, but I stopped at the final boss fight.
Oh, hey, look, cash money.
Hey!
That's what we need at the final boss.
Yeah, I like that he makes, like, fake pages for you to fight and stuff. That's neat. Like, camouflages the Doms. Psych you out.
Yeah, defeat him with your Winkle powers. Yes.
Oh, but then he steals your other buddy away.
Oh no! Now you're just trapped. You're trapped on your little fidget spinner.
Yeah. Good tip, though, is when he steals your party members away, you can still take their PA1s from them and give them to yourself. Which is a good thing to do, because this boss can take a lot of health away pretty quickly. I have not had time to practice this part, so let's see how well I do.
I think you're doing just fine.
Yeah, this part's not...
See, look at that. Good job.
Yeah, this part isn't too bad. It's the next time you do that part. Nah, not gonna have enough time to charge it there. Whatever, they die in one hit.
You're losing control of your spirit. All
So yeah, this is the final phase of the fight, and this is where it gets difficult because he's messing with your head, which means your controls are inverted.
Aha, so the Pearl game was foreshadowing. That's what that was.
Yeah. So left is right, down is up, yada yada. It's I played this fight enough that I should be okay, but again, I haven't played this game for like a good 5 or 6 years now. Ah, shit. Yep. That's one that gets me. So if you get hit, it restarts the pattern.
Oh, no.
He always starts at the same thing. And that's Beyond Good and Evil.
There it is.
Ends right when you have a lot of questions, unfortunately. The music for the end is very nice. But yeah, I mean, I'm willing to bet that, like, if Beyond Good and Evil were the same, but it had more closure at the end, people would be less crazy about getting a sequel.
Yeah.
But like this, and
we're still not getting a sequel per se.
Getting a prequel. But yeah, so
I mean,
no, go
you
ahead.
can make a prequel answer like pretty much all of those questions. It's just whether they decide to use it for that or not.
Yeah, because it's like the woman that you only see like her eyes and like her prosthetic arm and stuff, who is like the captain of the pirates in the trailer, is almost definitely Jade's mom. It would be weird if she wasn't.
Could be grandma.
Oh yeah, it could be grandma.
Go farther back than we think.
Yeah, it's some kind of.
But yeah, something like that.
It's some relative of hers, or something like that. And I'm still thinking like, yeah, they might use the prequel to tell how they interfere with the Doms and like made Jade somehow by stealing something from the Doms. I don't know how that quite works because they never explain it. But yeah, that on top of after the credits, you get a little cliffhanger cutscene as well. That is weird because now that cliffhanger cutscene won't be answered because it's a prequel. We might see Paige in the prequel, at least. There's concept art that appears to have like a baby Paige in it and stuff. And maybe like Jade's dad or something. It's hard to tell.
We really just want to tell the story of the biggest mystery left from Beyond Good and Evil. How did Paige get that scar?
Yeah, how did he get that scar, actually? Also, I mentioned it before, but like, yeah, the credits for the HD version are going to go on for a long time because you get the normal credits and then the credits for the people who worked on the HD version.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't add more music in for that part, so it's going to get real quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
It's kind of weird.
Fine.
Or better yet, I could probably just move our commentary around when we put this up on YouTube, and I can just speed up the credits.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Beyond Good and Evil. It's super charming. I really love the art direction and like the world and stuff. The stealth is definitely the part that has aged the worst. Everything else I think is aged pretty well. The camera's a little wonky, but even if this game was never getting a sequel, if something else was made that had the same kind of heart, I would also be okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that has aged the best of all is the font, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's the...
Yeah, that font. I always forget what it's called, but it's like a free font you can just download from anywhere.
So, people are asking, how do you think this compares to the original release? This HD version?
I still think it's the best version to play, just because it does look a lot nicer, but there are a couple bugs in the original console release. I feel like the bugs that exist in it happen a little more frequently in the HD version. So the biggest issue I think is the vanishing Double H bug. Because that's happened to me.
And that you just fixed in a second, basically, off camera.
That happened to me twice, but there is the issue of if you're saving in just one slot for the whole game, you can pretty easily fuck yourself over there, because there's like 2 different ways to like lock yourself in rooms that you cannot get out of because you need Double H's help. Here's like the actual cute pictures and stuff that show up on the wall.
Yay, we get to the good part of the ending.
Yay.
Finally. Finally!
Have a big old picture. The goat child is wearing Double H's helmet.
Yeah.
That boy's chasing him with a stick. Don't hit Double H. He's like your other uncle now.
Well, what if Double H is into it? What if this is some sort of game?
Okay, maybe.
Like,
it just looks like he's scared.
He's trying to teach the kids to play baseball. Found out he did not have a baseball. Was like, well, time to improvise. Carlson and Peters, motherfuckers.
Oh, right. This final picture with Jane Page here, that outfit she's wearing is actually one of her earlier outfits. I think that's the one that's actually red.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still in a picture somewhere. I like that they still used it. Yeah, and then it ends you on that.
Forever. Forever, the end.
For, many, many years. And then it's a prequel. But yeah, the teaser they released back in 2008, when you see Paige, that hand that has like the little Dom's thing on it has like a big bandage wrapped around it. So they like cut it out or something, I guess.
All right, my theory? You want to hear my theory?
All right.
Double H gives him the Heimlich maneuver, he coughs up a pearl, and then the Dom's thing fades away. It's the end. He just swallowed a creepy mutant pearl.
Oh man, that would be pretty good. I'm also trying to see if Yes. Okay. So there is a making of video that's really just like a 1-minute Bink file with a lot of concept art flashing by, but we'll take a look at that real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be like in the GameCube version where it's absurdly loud, but we'll see. Oh no, seems fine. Yeah, it's just got some nice concept art.
Ooh.
The video's interlaced. Oops. We put this in the game messed up.
Oh, that's nice.
I would like an art book of this game, though. That'd be nice. Especially just since it seems like there's probably a decent amount of pre-production stuff that looks really different from the final game. Just because both Jade and Paige went through a couple different designs. And they had some different ideas originally for what the game was going to be like.
Yeah, just some of the other content that would have gone in if it was the 20, 30 hour thing they originally wanted.
Yeah. Oh, it's really quick, but there's a couple neat things like that older version of the Dom's worm and the Reaper you fight and stuff. It's pretty neat, though. But yeah, that's Beyond Good and Evil HD. I still like this game a lot. The stealth is a little old feeling, but I still think it's something worth playing to like just see what it's all about.
So yeah, thanks for joining us on the streams. Hope you all had fun. And people watching the YouTube versions later with the everything that's going to be done to them. Thank you for watching as well.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm glad we finally got to update this LP.
So yep, check out these two versions side by side, I guess, at chipandIronicus.com.
Oh boy.
Any other announcements you want to make?
Metal Gear Solid 5 LP is coming. Just doing this one on the side because it's pretty quick and easy to do. It's only like 9 or 10 hours to 100% it. So, yeah, keep an eye out for the Metal Gear LP later in the year. Make sure to check out our Patreon and donate if you'd like. It's patreon.com/chipandIronicus. Anyways, thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks for coming,
See you later.